Hey everybody, welcome to my Penny Go Boom. This is a ticker update on XTRN, Monday, October 27th. So, there was a lot of good movers in the market today. Did really well. But this one in particular, kind of piques my interest. This one seems to be flying under the radar. A lot of other ones, a lot of these other Ebola stocks and marijuana stocks, they're moving up nicely and I'm doing well on them as well as others are. But this one is just really flying under the radar and making some nice moves. So this is the one-day chart right here. So each one of these candles represents 1 day of price action. You can see it's been, it's in a confirmed uptrend here. Looking at volume, let's say Thursday, the thing was only at 2 million, and then volume on Friday was at 7 million, and then today's volume was up at 26 million. So you can see the volume is starting to increase every day here, as well as the price is increasing as well. You can see down here, this was kind of the bottom of the chart, and now it's starting to work its way back up. And what has my interest peaked is you can't really see here now because it's after hours, but the level 2 was looking pretty good. It was moving nicely. Did not seem to be any notable dilution. It wasn't one of those stocks where as soon as it rose, people just jumped into the bid. It was getting nicely slapped at the ask. Some profits were being taken, but the bid was still building along the way, closing up for a 66% day. But if you take a look here, as I mentioned multiple times in my other videos, that when this green line here, this 5-day moving average crosses over this 10-day simple moving average, that starts to indicate a short to medium term uptrend. And you can see here that right here at the end of today is when the 5 started to finally cross over that 10. A lot of times when that happens, the price starts to go up even more. So also if you're taking a look at the shape of the candle, you can see that the price was pushed up and was closed. It closed up quite nicely here towards the top of the candle, right in the middle of the Bollinger on the 1 day chart. So there's support. There's a nice support here at 0054. We could even, if we really want to, we could really move that up to here if we really if we were stretching it at 0063, but 0054 in that area. Another support right here, another big one at 0042. And then going into tomorrow, we're gonna have to get through. See, if you look at this area right here, this is an obvious resistance, and that is at 0081. Well, you know what, we could talk more, but let's talk about crossing over to 0081. But level 2 was looking good. Again, in volume, a big important thing here is volume is growing. Like I said here, 2 million Thursday, 7 million Friday, almost 27 million today. So the volume is nicely increasing. Let's take a look at the 15-minute chart. Let me see here. Let me see if I can zoom in. Well, you know what? This is good. This is fine. Anyone who's watched any of my videos in the past knows that one of my favorite things to do is for stocks to ride an upper Bollinger Band. So on this 15-minute chart here, this dotted line starts as today. When the price starts to ride right on this on this upper Bollinger Band with good volume, I like to stay in stocks that do this because until it starts to fall off, I like to stay on a ride of this upper Bollinger Band, and right here it's riding it just really nicely. It's going up, a little bit of profit taking, which is fine. Broke through this resistance, turning to support, a little bit of profit taking, it's fine. Continues to move up with more and more volume. So this one still seems like it has some steam left to go. It closed very nicely. I like the way that it closed on the end of the day. Going back to the 1 day chart. So going back to the 1 day chart. So again, right in the middle of this Bollinger Band, this coming up to this area right here, at the top of the Bollinger, and this resistance is going to be 0019, but volume is increasing. The MACD on this one, we are below the 0 line. You can see it's starting to curl up and starting to head up in the right direction. So again, this one is in my opinion, again, that's the volume here. This one's really under the radar. Not a ton of people talking about this one, but this one is making nice moves. So nothing to complain about there. So keep your eye on this one tomorrow, XTRN, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. But it's starting to have a nice little uptrend here. Everything's crossing over, so I'm pretty happy with this one right now. I'm up pretty good on this one. So again, tomorrow we'll see what happens, guys. Follow me on my Penny Go Boom on Twitter, YouTube, and you can also find me on iHub. Thanks so much.